Spacefaring hive vessels contain living components, and like the hive themselves, are a terrifying amalgam of predator genetics, arcane bioenergetics, and what we must consider as darkness incarnate. But Lord Shax and his Redjacks have proven even a hive ship can be tamed. Welcome back, Guardians. Today we are discussing the Hive Wizard in the PvP map, The Dungeons. This is a live commentary, and it will have a small amount of post-production work. I am joined today by Analpic. Welcome to the team, Analpic. Please let everyone know a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm a non-pig. I've been, just doing lore for a couple years now. I'm on a podcast, Destiny Lorecast. It's obviously a lore podcast. We release episodes every Monday.
Beautiful.
Find us
So
on
today
Twitter.
will be a live commentary. We will have a little bit of editing in here, but I hope you enjoy this video and how we try to discover who the identity of this wizard is. If you are watching this release in the first 2 hours, we will be live over on Twitch, and you can come ask myself and Analpic any questions. This is Marlon Games, and I hope you enjoy this latest Destiny Lore episode. Let's start with, just in general, what the dungeon is. I think it's important to establish this because most of the things we talk about is actually based upon this being a dungeon as we see it. So, in the Ghost Frame Dungeons card, we have a discussion between two guardians who are exploring the dungeon, and one of those guardians says, and apparently anything the hive hate enough to lock away, the warlocks want to study. Kind of the nightmare of my nightmare is my daydream thing. So the Ghost Frame the Dungeons card does confirm that.
Stop by when you return, Titan. We'll trade punches.
It seems to be a typical dungeon, or at least we see it as a typical dungeon. Did you have something to add onto that, Anon?
Well, just right here, we only have one instance of a prisoner, but leaving that room down here, we have this, which have been told to us to be cells in the center, and then we even have more cells in this room. And this one in particular has a vandal which has fallen out from his open cell. So it seems that Oryx or some other hive captured the vandal and threw him in here to die.
Sure.
Which he did.
So in the Bungie live streams, they did confirm these things to be prison cells, and this is another explanation or another sort of evidence that this is a typical dungeon. So we're going to sort of work under that assumption. Another interesting fact is the warden is actually here as well. If you go into the main open room, we can see the warden actually patrolling this, which is that giant thing on the roof, which was confirmed in the live stream as well. So we're going to assume that this is, for all intents and purposes, an actual dungeon. Let's go back up to where the crystal is, and let's just talk about what this crystal is, what it could be doing. And I think the first thing that I would like to say is it's very similar to Crota's crystal. Or the only other time that we see a crystal like this is in Crota's soul, or encapsulating Crota's soul in the mission Awakening. And if you pay attention to the dialogue said by your ghost during that mission, it says, "Hive magic is completely beyond me. I can track the energy transfer, but where it comes from and where it goes, if anyone can create a crystal matrix that binds a monster's soul in place, it would be the Hive. If anyone can create a crystal matrix that binds a monster's soul in place, it would be the Hive." So in the mission Awakening, we see Crota's soul in a crystal matrix. This is the very last mission. And what it does is it transfers, or it helps transfer, Crota's soul from his netherworld to our reality. So what are your thoughts, Anon, on how this might relate, or what could we interpret from that?
Well, with Crota, he was trying to come into our world, so if that's what the crystals are for, it's sort of saying like that this wizard was trying to come into our world as well, but now she's captured, I suppose. There is actually another instance of something similar on the Dreadnought, just outside the room that hurts you when you go in, touching the ground. There is a ghost scan. There's a rock that's a similar shape like this. It's just not an amber colored crystal. That said, the ghost scans to say, "Another soul confined in crystal. I thought only Ascendant Hive bore the honor of being trapped in rock for centuries. But this is a lesser hive. Must have been a hard worker." So it sort of just says, like, in my opinion, this really shows that the crystals are for going from your throne world to the material world, which is what Crota did, which would explain the one on the Dreadnought must have been a hard worker. They had the honor of going to into another throne world that wasn't theirs, since they were a lesser hive. That would imply that this wizard is an Ascendant Hive, and is currently trapped, in my opinion. The thing with Crota is it was just his soul in there. You didn't see his body. Like, you saw his eyes, you saw what was his presence, but you didn't actually see Crota in the crystal. But here you do. And I think that's an important difference, where this is capturing the wizard's body and soul, whereas Crota, he was still in his throne world trying to come into ours. This wizard's right here. This wizard is nowhere else. It is physically in front of us, encapsulated and chained up in this crystal.
Yeah. So I guess what we've done so far is talk about that. Yes, this is a dungeon for trapping people and keeping people here. And then we've sort of talked about that the crystal seems to be not only physically trapping this wizard, but also trapping her soul. So now that that's out the way, why don't we talk about what we're here for, which is who is it? Who is this wizard? Let's address a common theory first, which is Teox, before we move on to what we think the identity of this wizard is. So Teox is described as the sterile mother and the teacher of the children of the Osmian throne. If you're unfamiliar with the Books of Sorrow, the children of the Osmian throne is Oryx, Savathun, and Xiphi-Arath. Well, they become Oryx, Savathun, and Xiphi-Arath. They had different names when they were children. However, she was their teacher or tutor, so to speak. And what Teox did is she betrayed the Osmian throne, and she tried to take the Osmian throne from Oryx's dad. Now, this is all before they were Hive. This is when they were Proto-Hive on the planet, the Fundament, before they had formed a symbiotic pact with the worm gods. So, in that, you find out that the Proto-Hive have very short lives. They only live for 10 years. Now, there has been some disagreement that maybe the 10 years on the Fundament is actually more years in Earth years, and so it could represent a lot more years. However, there's no other evidence about that. So I'm assuming that they only lived for a short period of time. When they formed a pact with the worm gods, they became immortal, essentially. Teox, to our knowledge, never formed a symbiotic pact with the worm gods, so should well and truly be dead by now. However, live recording. However, there is a card that talks about Teox being in stasis. Now, this is verse 3.5 from the Books of Sorrow. It says, mercenary explorers discovered an organism frozen in stasis deep within the hull. She claims to be Teox, member of a Proto-Hive species. During debriefing, she provided records of the fall of the Ammonite civilization and vital intelligence about the motives, biology, and leadership of the Hive. So there is a possibility that she could survive this long if she once again was frozen in stasis. But there is one thing that we think disagrees with this theory that this could be Teox. And Anon, do you want to share that?
Yeah, one of the final cards in the Books of Sorrow, verse 5-9, I'll make sure. It just starts and pretty much says it. I have made preparations. If I am defeated, I know it will be because my understanding of the universe was incomplete. I have failed to anticipate some strategy, some nemesis. Perhaps Teox, if she still lives. So, in one of the final cards of Oryx's life, he's questioning if Teox is still out there. Like, she might even be dead to him, and he's been searching for millennia.
So the fact that it talks about he hasn't found Teox, we think is probably enough evidence to assume that this isn't Teox. And also visually, you could argue that she might not look exactly like the Hive, particularly like the other Hive wizards or the Death Singers, because she never formed a symbiotic bond. But I think that argument could go either way. So let's move on to who we think this wizard is. I think the best explanation is Verok, V-E-R-O-K. The reason for this is Verok is confirmed as the mate of Alakul, the Darkblade. Alakul is imprisoned on the Dreadnought in the Sunless Cell. When you do that mission, it says this: the wizard Verok was his mate. He slew a legion of thralls in her name, marched on the king's throne at the head of an army built on hate and pain. When I read that card and it says he slew a legion of thralls in her name, it makes me think that something has already happened to Verok, and that was the reason why Alakul formed a rebellion against Oryx. You know, did Verok just get locked away because Oryx discovered Alakul's plans and in the Hive fashion thought, I'm going to take his mate to torture, and then Alakul started a rebellion? Was he already starting a rebellion and, you know, Verok got caught? So we don't really know of the timeline. However, it does seem to appear that Alakul was I like to speculate that Alakul was trying to get Verok back. And I think that is a really cool theory about
I agree.
He attacked Oryx, not only to take the throne, but this is what he was after. his mate Verok.
I would agree that Varrock did something to be captured, and it was Alakul retaliating because of that card that you said. Alakul marched on the king's throne, built on an army of hate and pain. It was built on this army of hating Oryx for taking his mate, and you know, it's just, this is his rebellion against that act. So then the question just becomes, what did she do?
Great. I think that is the perfect ending. What did she do? We're going to end the episode there. Thank you for joining us with this live commentary. Thank you to Anon Pig for his time today. I will leave a link to... I hear whispers in the dark, fingertips on the surface of... Welcome back, Guardians. If you are here right now, it is probably because you cannot access your PlayStation or Xbox. Otherwise, you would be playing The Taken King right now. It was released yesterday, and rather than play the game like everyone else, the first thing I did was start reading all the new Grimoire cards. I believe there is about 176 or 178, which I've probably read about 80% of them. And I literally had my jaw wide open with shock, awe and excitement on about 4 occasions.
Survival. Your ghost has limited power. Survive at all costs. Five lives left. Three lives left. One minute. You're neck and neck on reserves. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. No lives left for anyone. Rest when you're dead. Been knocked out. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. One opponent remains. You obliterated the enemy. Round start. You're in the lead. Five lives left. Nice. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. 3 lives left. left. The enemy is out of second chances. One opponent standing. I envy your strength, Titan. You obliterated the enemy. Round start. You're ahead. Five lives left. Fire team that fights together stays together. Yes! 3 down. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. 3 lives left. Minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. One foe remains. Opposing team annihilated. You have them where you want them. Finish this. Five lives left. Three lives left. Uh-oh. Team has no reserves left. Finish them. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. 1 enemy left. No life left for anyone. Rest when you're dead.
He's in the middle.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. All enemies down. All lives expended. Social victory. You looked death in his beady eyes and you spat in them. You fiend.
Почему? Почему так происходит? Почему инвейжены пришли убивать Ферату, если они уже 3 раза закрывались в дефе от Преторианс? И инвейжены заходят внутрь. Да, инвейжены заходят внутрь. Слоны бьют по кипу, все прям по гайду. Как много вопросов и как мало ответов. Ладно, хорошо, инвейжены зашли внутрь. Возможно, я чего-то не знаю. Возможно, прям... Я чего-то не знаю. И Ферата как-то разозлила инвейженов, что они решили вот так сделать. Но давайте смотреть. Давайте смотреть, что у нас тут творится.
Chrome.
Странности. Ладно, весь замес на Феррате. Пришел посмотреть на осаду в Приториенсе, я никак не могу выловить этих ребят.
Hey guys, MTast here. Hey everyone, MTast here, and today I want to talk about Storm. After playing early game, after playing end game, after... Hey guys, MTast here, and I thought I'd do something different today. Someone made a comment earlier. I apologize, I can't find it. I don't know what video it's on.
Control. Take those zones, Guardian. Victory demands it. Good! You're in the lead. You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. You wage war like a true titan. Zone B lost. The lead is lost, but the battle is still close. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Zone A lost. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage. What can stop you? Fight together. Nothing. Zone B lost. Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone B. Your opponents are pulling away. Drag them back.
Guys, what the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing? We're trying to cap the zones.
Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. Zone A captured.
Alright, we captured, we got C. Let's go to the B. There's one going from our side. There's one next to me, low HP. Yeah, you're good.
Shut them down. Only 5 minutes left.
There are two guys on B. 4 on A.
Zone A lost.
Oh, there's in the middle one.
I can see him, but I'm not sure if you're gonna be super away.
Yeah, but this guy is like shooting like straight A. The two guys going for C.
Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back. You captured Zone A. Zone B captured. You have advantage. Three minutes left. Zone B lost. Double down. Rise from this loss and fight again.
Уёбки, блядь.
The zones are your life, Guardian. Keep fighting. You'll get it. Countdown. You're on offense. Set the charges or defeat all hostiles. One opponent remains. You hammered them. Do it again. Enemy approaching. Defend the charges or defeat your opponents. Enemy charge has been set. You know what to do. It's all up to you now. Destroy them. All teammates down. Fight another. Set the charges and protect them with your life. One foe remains.
There's one guy on me. He's reviving.
They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha! Defend those charges, or fight to the bitter end.
He's behind the wall. Yeah, in the middle.
One foe remains.
He's on the second. Yeah, he's still there.
One enemy left. All opponents defeated. I love it. Detonate those charges. Nothing else matters. You're the last Guardian standing. Fight. Charge is set. Prepare yourself. If those charges explode, all is lost. Defend them!
There's one guy on the left side.
You're the last Guardian standing. Fight! Your team has been neutralized. Detonate those charges. Nothing else matters. Charge set. Now hold the line.
He's defusing.
Defend those charges. The hour is yours.
There's one behind.
They got you all. Fight another. Your enemy has match point. Fight your way back. Charge set. Now to battle. Pain leads to perfection, Guardian. Embrace it.
Блять, уебки нахуй.
But they said, hey, do you know what'd be fun? Whoa! Whoa! Did it do it? It didn't do it! It grabbed the stuff, but it didn't equip it. Oh no, here, let me try again. It didn't equip it. Let's try again. Okay. Okay. It didn't work. It's not equipping it. It's not equipping it. It's just grabbing all the stuff. Okay. Hold on here. Hold on. Let's do the first stuff it grabbed here. I can't even, hold on. I'm gonna do this stuff it grabbed. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta switch over to, oh no, I don't even have fusion grenades unlocked. Hold on. This is not working out for me. Okay, do that. And then what was the guns it grabbed? It grabbed Chattering Bone.
Countdown. Enemy approaching. Defend the charges or defeat your opponents. One opponent remains. All opponents defeated. I love it. You're on offense. Set the charges or eliminate all opponents. Set. Protect it. It's all up to you now. Destroy them. Defend the charges and defeat your opponents.
There's one guy in the middle.
Enemy has set a charge. Defuse it.
Guys, res.
One opponent remains. Enemy charge detonated. A shame. Detonate those charges. Nothing else matters. fight another. If those charges explode, all is lost. Defend them. Enemy has set a charge. Defuse it. It's all up to you now. Destroy them. Your team is down, but not out. Again. The charges are everything. Set them and protect them. One opponent remains. All opponents defeated. I love Defend those charges, or fight to the bitter end. One foe remains. Enemy has set a charge. Defuse it. The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains. Defuse it. Charges are everything. Set them and protect them. Charge is set. Prepare yourself.
Oh, run away, run away! Chana, go up!
One enemy left.
He's coming from the mid. He's going left. Where's the heavies?
All opponents defeated. I love it. Defend those charges, or fight to the bitter end.
Okay, there are 3 of them here.
Enemy charge has been set. You know what.
Two of them. Alright, now 3 of them.
Your team has been neutralized. Enemy has match point. Don't let this be the end.
There's one guy at me.
One opponent standing. Charge set. Now to battle. They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha. It comes down to this. Take it all, Guardian. One opponent standing. All opponents down. A powerful finish. Well fought. We need Guardians with your passion on the front lines.
Hey guys, get heavy. Easy. Easy! It's so easy. It's actually so easy. You can't deal with it. I'm serious, you guys. What? Whew, almost died.
そして俺が突っ込む。お前は後方から援護に入る。
了解した。
一つ忠告しておくぜ。忍びの里は平和だ安定だなんて言いながら、ただしその軍事行動が他国にバレないようにだ。
己くせ者、カトン豪華級の術。
Countdown.
Блять.
Here they come. Defend the charges or eliminate all opponents.
There's one guy on the left. He's going behind you.
Enemy has set a charge.
There's one guy on the left. He's right behind the corner. He's jumping up. He's on top of the B. Yep.
One enemy left. The enemy team is gone, but the charge remains. Defuse it. You're on offense. Set the charges or eliminate all opponents.
There's one right around the corner on the left.
One opponent remains.
Yeah, he's next to me. Yeah, he's reviving. He's coming.
All opponents defeated. I love it. Defend the charges and defeat your opponents. They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha! The charges are everything. Set them and protect them. You're the last Guardian standing. Fight! Your team has been neutralized. If those charges explode, all is lost. Defend them!
There are two guys, yeah. Throw a grenade.
One opponent standing. enemies down. Good. Set the charges and protect them with your life. Two for one. One foe remains.
He's low, he's low. One is next to me, one is next to me.
They can't win if they're dead. Ha ha. Match point. They're wavering. Topple them. One foe remains. All opponents down. A powerful finish. Well fought. We need guardians with your passion on the front lines.
Soれが暁だ。まず金と力を蓄えるんだとよ。
あんたの元里か。
仕事としては単純だ。お跡目争いだ。この川が国境だが、水の国に来たことはあるが、水の国の領地で田里の忍びが発見されたらどうなるかは知ってるな。お前はまだいいぜ、イタチ。この葉はぬるい。俺がこの里で捕らえられたら
余裕があれば。
フォーメーション D の時はどうしてほしい？
待ってくれ！
フートン、台風一過。
水影か。
俺の忠告を覚えてるか？
まさかお前がこの里に再び現れるとは思わなかったぞ。お前のその仲間がシャリンガンのイタチであろうともな。
フォーメーション C か。了解した。
水虫！
美獣か。
イタチ！
こいか。しかし
バカ言うな。
誰かに何か伝えたいことがあれば聞いておく。
そうか。お前にはそういうやつがいるんだな。俺の相棒はこいつだけだと思っていた。
だから新しい肉体がいる。まさかこの私が金縛りの術に。
この目の前では何の効力も持たない。
言ってくれるじゃないの。イタチ。
お前には足りないのだ。お前は人の命を。
僕を入れてはどうでしょう。
突っ込んでろ。すぐに隠れ場所を掴んでやる。
そう急ぐな。もう少し一人でいろ。イタチには別の相棒を用意してる。
今日からあなたと組むことになったものです。
暁だ。知るかそんなもん。
威勢はいいがこいつは早死にするタイプだぜ。
お前ら一体。
抜け人のあなたが何の目的でそんなことを。
うざいな。
終わりですか。
だが暁に入った以上仲間になった以上お前に現実をかけることもないだろう。サソリ、デイダラと組んでオロチマルを殺しに行け。
オロチマルたちは風の国へ逃げ込んだわ。
人使いが荒いな暁ってのは。
おい早くしろ。
俺の相棒もうしばらく待て。
風の国に向かったのならここだ。
旦那のふるさとかそこは。
その言い方はやめろ。あれが奴のアジトだ。行くぞ。
援護が欲しくなったらいつでも言ってくれよ。うん。
少しいただいたの。
なんだと。
あっちのはなんだ。
砂鉄しぐれ。
まだ
なんだ。
最も私が本当に欲しかったの。
旦那、あいつに弱点ってないのか。
ざっけるな。
何か目的があってのことだろう。
他のメンバーではとてもおとりにはなれないから。
言った。人を殺してもなんだ裁かれることはない。入る気になったか。
やはりあなたが連続殺人鬼というわけね。
お前も邪神様に捧げるしかねえようだな。
どう？
なんだお前ら、揃いの服着て楽団か、音楽ユニットか。
そんなんじゃねえ。なんだよ、もう終わりか。じゃねえかよ。おう。
さあ、儀式の始まりだぜ。死ね
てめえ。撃ち殺す。
できねえよ。
何か分かった？
だが不死身のわけはわからない。
二人を分けてくれる？
なんだ。俺には邪神教の布教という使命がある。
まさかお前が俺の相棒とはな。
それこっちのセリフなんだよ。
芸術は一瞬にして儚く散る美学ってのに、旦那もそろそろ目覚めるんだな。
この里の成り立ちにオロチマルが関わっている可能性がある。
一丁見せつけてやるか。ドカーンとな。
この葉隠れの里で事件が起きた。オロチマルの仕業だ。この葉崩しには失敗したようだ。
ざまねえ。
俺が行こう。ではお前たちに任せる。
被害は甚大のようですね。故郷はやはり未練がありますが、あなたでも。
いいや、サスケ、お前は無事でいるのか。
Control. Move in and take those zones. They are your life. Enemy claims Zone B. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. gained the lead.
But there's one guy. There's two guys going on A. Guys heavies.
Yes. Now show them the true meaning of war. Zone
Быстрее всех там закончил.
falling behind.
Так, раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Друзья, всем привет. Как обычно, подкаст нашего об осадах, кто с кем воевал, как воевал и так далее. То есть
Guys, 7 seconds heavy.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Guys, get cover. Don't go like that.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
There's low HP. He's going on A. Good job. Okay, let's hold B and A. B and A. Don't go for C. B is safe. Two guys, one is going on B, one is going on A.
Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost. Zone B lost. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
There's one guy.
5 minutes. Zone C lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
There's one on B.
Your advantage grows. Stay strong. Zone A lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Guys, heavies, pick up heavies. There's one going from B to the C. There's one going C. Guys, pick up C.
Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play. 3 minutes left.
Guys, use your ults.
You captured Zone B. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage. Sound tactics bring victory.
За нами и упали после нас через 10 минут, по-моему. Странный мув, ну, пацаны.